Nash almost makes me forget what happened. Almost. When he says something like, "Hey, beautiful," it almost erases the way that freak said it.
Smile for the camera, beautiful.
I remember. It's starting.
What's wrong?
How's it going?
It's good, good. The commissioner around?
Yeah, but he's in with someone. Is it important?
Yeah, but I can wait, no problem. Okay. Thanks, man.
So then Antonio grabs this bottle and smashes it over the gun, and it flies. And then he leaps over the bar and pins the guy, and he's like punching him, boom, boom, knocks the guy out. And then I'm like, "How did you do that?" And he's like, "Claudia, call the police." And I'm like, "Well, I mean, then you know the rest."
Wow. Well, thank you for coming in.
Of course. Oh, and as long as I'm here, I would like to personally invite you to the big gala tomorrow night at the Palace. We're celebrating the new hospital wing my family donated.
You know, I'm planning on attending that. I think that's a very, very generous contribution.
Well, we're just glad to be in the position to do it. And I'm glad that you're coming. I know that you're really busy.
Yeah, but I always like to make time for people that I have a personal interest in.
Me?
Yes. See, I think we need to talk about my niece, Jessica, and why you hired Rex Balsam to spy on her.
Sir, I just told you, Miss Lord is in the middle of an important meeting.
And didn't I leave strict instructions that I wasn't to be interrupted?
I am very sorry, Miss Lord. I'll call security.
Don't bother. I'll handle this nuisance myself. Okay, now. Say your piece and then leave.
Just tell me one thing and I'm out of here. Where's Adriana?
Okay. Give me a call as soon as the judge signs off on that warrant. Good. Thanks. Hey.
Hey, I was studying at the coffee shop.
Thanks.
Thank you. So, you're in a good mood.
Check that out.
What's this?
Truman's last mistake.
See, now you guys know what I was talking about. You were acting weird before, but now you're acting right.
See this? See this engraving on the gun box?
N. Truman?
Spencer's father. I ran his name through the system. Found out Spencer keeps a safety deposit box in his father's name. I'll bet anything the gun that killed my old man is in there.
So that's why you need the warrant.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting my hopes up. Judge is gonna need more than probable, but at least to start, I know where to look now.
It's wonderful.
Something wrong?
No, I'm fine.
No, don't do that. What is it?
It's just that I wish I could help you with Spencer, but I'm not gonna be able to help catch anybody anytime soon.
Why not?
Because I'm about to bail out of the forensics program.
That's cool. We're just a little off. So.
We were worried about you.
Look, I'm okay. I just bumped my head and swallowed a little bit of water. I'll be able to sleep it off.
Yeah, well, the doctors want to make sure, so we have to run a few tests and gotta have a little CT scan.
What's a CT scan?
Oh, it's really nothing. It's no big deal. It doesn't hurt at all. But if you'd like, then your mom and I can be there for you the whole time.
I'm gonna go check on the doctor.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, sweetheart. Hang tight, okay? Get back. What are you doing? Are we gonna see the doctor or not?
You know what? The test. They're not gonna know anything until they did the CT anyway.
So you lied.
Well, I thought if I stayed in there one more minute, she was gonna see right through me.
Where is Adriana?
Adriana ran away from you. So why should I disclose her whereabouts to the man from whom she is fleeing?
No, the only reason she ran off is because she thinks that I'm...
Thinks what? What? What does she think? What did you do that frightened her so much?
She thinks that I'm the stalker.
Next time I hire a PI, I'll have to make sure he's more discreet.
Well, at least you admit that you hired Balsam. You know, usually this is where I start getting the runaround in this kind of situation.
Well, I'm glad to be the exception.
So why did you have my niece investigated?
It was Nash. When I heard he moved to Llanview, I was sure that he'd conned everyone into thinking that he was the second coming. So I want to expose him before he hurt someone. So I decided to check out the people he was connected to.
What did you find out?
Enough to back off.
You know, I'm surprised you gave up so easily, though.
There's a child involved. And Nash seems to have changed.
Well, I'm just glad to hear that you're planning on steering clear.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. I mean, Nash and I are trying to work out our friendship, and so I would like to be there for him, you know, if he needs me.
If you want to be his friend, give him some space. Just let him focus on the baby and on Jessica getting better. Because that's what we all want, right?
Of course. I mean, nobody in their right mind wants Tess to come back.
What are you doing here?
You said that I could come and visit my Brennan today. Come on.
Okay, sorry, I forgot. Come in. Come in.
You know, I don't think I'm gonna be able to call her Bree.
She's your daughter. You can do whatever you feel's right.
Yeah, doesn't stuff like that confuse kids?
This place is such a mess.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. What's this?
Smile for the camera, beautiful.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Why is this place such a sty?
Because you got two kids living here.
Yeah, but still.
Jessica, something happened.
No, I'm really busy, okay? Maybe you can come back later.
I don't think so. Why don't you tell me what's happened?
Nothing has happened. I just want to get this mess cleaned up.
Forget about the mess. Tell me what's wrong.
No,
I know you better than that.
you don't know me at all, Nash.
I know you well enough to know when something's wrong. Come on. Why don't you tell me? Maybe I can help.
You can't.
How do you know I can't help if you don't tell me? Please.
I had a memory, a flash of what that guy did to me.
Adriana thinks that you are her stalker.
Yeah, but I'm not. It's a huge mistake.
I don't understand. She says she's in love with you, so how did things get so turned around that she's now convinced that you are the man who's terrorizing her?
The details can wait. Right now, we need to talk to her, make sure she's okay.
My daughter is a rational young woman. She wouldn't have run away from you unless there was good reason.
She found something on my computer, some emails from the stalker.
So she was onto something.
No, it's not true. I didn't write those emails. I didn't send them either.
How did they get on your computer?
I don't know. Somebody must have hacked in and uploaded them.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're being framed.
Yes.
Well, whoever it is certainly did a very good job for Adriana to run away from you in the middle of the night, the man she says she loves, believes in. The man, for heaven's sakes, that she trusted with her life.
It's not the way it was.
Oh, well, it's the way Adriana sees it, and forgive me, but I'm going to take my daughter's word over yours.
Oh, you're calling her?
No, I'm going to call the police. Have you arrested so my daughter can come home.
Stop! Listen to me!
I don't want to hear any more of your lies, Rex!
I had to call my mom, tell her what Rex did to me.
Rex wasn't stalking you.
What?
And he didn't set it up to make it look like anyone was.
What?
Rex didn't do any of this to you, Adriana. It was me.
I have to get out of here. My practice test. More like a massacre.
Well, 73, that's not too bad.
It is for me.
I didn't know you're such an overachiever.
You know, I just don't even want to do this if I can't be the best. You know, Uncle Bo's the one who gave me this shot, and I owe it to him to at least be at the top of my class. But how could I do that when there's so many things on this test that I don't even get? You know, I missed important classes when we were in Thailand, and I just don't think there's enough time before the exam to make them up.
Sit down. I got some time on waiting for this warrant. Maybe I can help.
If I'd just been home instead of with Spencer, none of this would have happened.
Yeah. You know, Blair, if you'd like to stand out here and beat yourself up over being with Spencer, I'm not gonna stop you. But I gotta tell you, your timing is just despicable. You're out here feeling sorry for yourself while our daughter is in ICU. Do you really think this is gonna help her?
No, I don't. I'll go back in there.
No, wait a minute. We gotta get our story
We
straight.
had our story straight before.
Yeah, before you
and then
bolt it out. You said it yourself. I mean, she's gonna see right through you. And she wants us to be in love like we were before, like we were a year ago. And, I just don't think I'm capable of that big a lie.
I think we can pull it off, Todd. We're both pretty good liars, when you say. In
I
fact,
don't think we can
we're
pull it off.
experts.
I think you got Dr. Love skulking around, protecting his property.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to stand here and argue with you because this is about Star. She believes that, so we got half the battle won there.
She's smarter than you. She's smarter than me. When the fog clears, she's gonna figure you out.
You heard Spencer. We can't upset her. So we'll just play along. Just pretend that we're engaged.
And what about Spencer?
What about him? I'll tell him. He'll play along for Star's sake.
And what about you? You gonna be able to control yourself?
From what?
From your hands all over him. You can't keep your hands off him. It's obvious you love him. You gotta be able to keep yourself from jumping on him when he comes in the room.
I think I can do it. For Star. No matter what I feel for Spencer, I did love you for a very, very long time. I think I can remember what that feels like. In fact, we both felt it when we kissed. Star saw it.
We both did.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say.
I thought this is what you were working towards. You know, the memories.
I want to be well. I want this to be over. I want to have a normal life with my daughter. I want to not be afraid all the time.
You know, for someone scared, you sure hide it pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, you seem strong to me.
No, I'm not. I try to be, but I can't.
You know, if this is so scary for you, if it's too much, you could let Tess out. Let her handle it for you.
It's good to see you back at work.
Oh, thank you, Antonio. Have a seat. It's good to be back.
So I saw Claudia on her way out. She seem okay to you?
Yeah, she said that you saved her life.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, according to this report here, I handle that perp pretty easily.
Well, it was instinct. Seemed like all my training just came back to me as if I never left the job.
Felt good, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I wish that all my people out there had your intuition.
Well, actually, that's why I'm here. I've been thinking a lot about my time in the department.
And
And I was wondering what my odds are of getting my badge back. I'd like to be a cop again.
I already called Bo. He believes me.
Oh, I'm sure he does after all the lies you probably told him, but I'll straighten him out. How dare you? Get your hands off her.
I don't have time for this, lady. I'm worried about Adriana. Now, you obviously have some idea where she is, otherwise you'd be freaking out too. So why don't you call her, make sure she's okay, and I'm out of here.
And why should I do anything for you?
It's for your daughter. Aren't you the least bit worried that Adriana could be out there somewhere alone and scared, or somewhere the stalker can find her? You lose it if Adriana goes for a drive without telling you. Do you want her to be scared of me? Is that what you want? Adriana's scared of me. Going somewhere?
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
You are unbelievable. You promised me that you would not try to bring Tess back out. And don't tell me that you were not just trying to coax her out right now.
You're remembering part of why you created Tess and you didn't need her. I'm sorry, but that scares me. Because if you're having those memories and you don't need her, then what does that mean about Tess? How much of her is left? It scares me that the woman I love may be dying.
I think you should go.
I'm not going to leave you like this.
I can't be around you right now, Nash. Just please go.
Smile for the camera, beautiful.
You're having a crisis. You're strong, but you need help, and we're going to go get it for you.
I miss being a cop. I mean, I got money, I got a club, I'm taking care of my family, but there's something missing. And this nightmare that Jessica's going through has given me some perspective. You know, it's killing me to watch her go through what she's going through and not be able to do anything about it except sit by her side. Now, she's going through a lot of pain, and there's nothing I could do about that because it's too late. But I can protect other children from dirtbag perverts like Norman Leeds. And the best way to do that is to be what I was born to be, a cop.
Well, Antonio, this department doesn't have a revolving door. Now, I asked you to stay 2 years ago.
I made a mistake. I lost my way. But I'm back. I know that I can help. I need to protect my daughters. They can't protect themselves. Just like Jessica couldn't. Bill, please. I need to do this. Look, I know I let you down before. But I promise you, if you give me a chance, you won't be sorry. Have my help out?
Yeah, I never really got around to officially retiring it. So it's yours if you want it.
Thanks. But I can't. Not yet. Not until I talk to one more person.
Fair enough, just get it done, okay? We need you here.
Thanks again, Commissioner.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's Nash. You need to get to the hospital quickly. It's Jessica.
You're right. The shell casing at the crime scene is a 9mm.
Except for, according to ballistics, the striping on the casing does not match what a 9mm would leave.
It's a trick question. Some guns can be retooled to fire bullets that don't match the caliber. A smart perp would do it to have us looking for the wrong gun.
Great. Trick questions on top of everything else. Fabulous.
Well, sometimes when you're in the field, you gotta think outside the box. Never assume anything.
Right, well, thank you.
We're not done yet.
Look, I can handle the rest on my own. It's okay.
You don't want help?
No, I mean, I appreciate it and all, but I know you're busy.
Look, I cleared my schedule while I wait for this warrant, so, I got time. I'm curious, though, why'd you ever come to me before for help?
I wanted to do it on my own. Felt I had to.
Do it on your own. Sounds vaguely familiar.
Coincidence that we're together?
Excuse me. McBain. Yeah, did you get the warrant?
Mr. Manning! Hi.
Hi.
How's Star? Is she all right?
Well, she's awake. I'm sure she'd like to see you.
You have to come back later. It's time for Star CT.
Okay. Sure, I'll hang.
Oh, we'll get the nurse and take her down there myself. I remember it well. I was here taking some tests myself after I died. Are you coming?
I need to talk to you first, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
Todd.
Yeah, I know. I'll stick to what we said.
We have lots to talk about.
Yes, we do. First, we're going to discuss Star's treatment, and then you're going to be honest with me and tell me if you're leaving me and going back with Todd.
Do you want Adriana scared of me?
You've already achieved that all on your own. You are the man who has been stalking my daughter.
You're a smart woman. Dorian, if I was stalking Adriana and she found out about it and escaped, do you really think I would come back here to talk to you about it? I'd be in Tijuana by now, or making damn sure Adriana never made it back to rat me out.
You're a sociopath. There's no telling what you would do.
I'd never hurt Adriana. Now, I know you have never thought I was rich enough or good enough for your daughter. You did everything to break us up, but nothing worked, did it? You couldn't even succeed at making me look like a junkie.
Oh, please, don't you dare try to blame me for your degenerate habits.
You did everything you could to rip us apart, and all you had to do was scare your daughter to death. You set this up from the start, didn't you? There's no stalker. There's only Mommy Dearest.
Take it easy. Just take it easy. Would you calm down? I'm not gonna hurt you. You little bitch!
You did this, didn't you? You set up the whole thing. You had Adriana stalked and me framed for it. Someone always knew where we'd be every time we got a message from that psycho.
You always knew where you'd be.
He came after us more than once at your house. Someone had to have known how to get past security.
You also had that information.
He tried to drown me. Adriana was a witness.
You hired somebody so you could throw suspicion off yourself. Oh, come on. You're trash. Just admit it. And you're right to have such a low opinion of yourself. How could you possibly hold on to a girl like Adriana without trying to make yourself into a hero? It didn't work, though, because there is not one heroic bone in your pathetic, money-grubbing body.
You did this, and I can prove it.
Look, I don't want to hurt you, but you're making it very hard. Ow. Come here. Get out here.
I'm sorry, I won't pay you anymore, I promise.
Good decision, but better safe than sorry. You're scared, and I don't blame you. But really, everything's gonna be okay.
Where are we?
We're taking a trip. Had a little engine trouble, but it's fine now. So we can be on our way. Settle in, we still got a ways to go.
All right, I'll take Brennan, Bree to the nursery and find Dr. Jameson. Antonio should be any minute.
Thank you.
I see things are going well between you and Nash.
What do you care, Claudia? I thought you were over him.
We're friends. Do you have a problem with that? Because I was under the impression that things were over between you and Nash.
Well, Nash and I were never anything in the first place. No warrant?
Not enough probable cause.
Well, do you have a backup plan?
No, I do not. All I know is we get the box, we get the gun. We get the gun, we get Trimmer, we can't get the box without more evidence.
Okay, you were able to find out about the safety deposit box because of the picture Blair gave you, right?
Yeah, why? No way.
John, if I were you, I would forget about the warrant. If you want to know what's in that box, get Blair to help you.
Look, Spencer, Todd and I are not getting back together.
Is that why you two are smooching it up in here like that?
You know, we were doing that for Star. Ever since she came to, she's lost like a year and a half of her life. She thinks Todd and I are still engaged, and until we know what's wrong, I think it's best if we don't contradict that.
Well, looked pretty convincing to me. How long do you plan on keeping up this little charade, Blair?
Well, it's only temporary, and I hate lying to Star like that. Jack, of course, he's not going to understand any of it, and I don't expect the people who blamed you to go along. I mean,
No, couldn't have that. See, the thing is, about pretending, it could very well lead to something else.
What?
You and Todd love Star, I get that. This is just the kind of crisis to bring you two back together. Now, you be honest with me. That is a possibility, is it not?
No. Spencer, no. I love you. I mean, you have to believe that.
I don't know how you and I got to be so at odds. I am not out to get anyone. Certainly not you.
Look, okay, I'm sorry. I'm having a rough day, and I didn't mean to take it out on you, okay?
Apology accepted. I know all about rough days. And the best remedy is getting out and being social. You know, the hospital is throwing a party tomorrow night to celebrate the new wing my family donated. Why don't you come? Get your mind off things.
Honestly, Claudia, I'd rather eat broken glass, but thanks.
Jess.
Oh, hey.
You okay?
Hey. Yeah, I'm okay. Everything's fine.
Dr. Jameson's ready to see you.
Could you walk me to his office? I'll explain on the way.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey. Want to talk about it?
Nope.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Blair shouldn't have got involved in this in the first place.
John, she's already come through for you.
No. She's distracted now. Manning, kid in the hospital, juggling all the lies. She's gonna screw up, she's gonna get herself killed.
All the more reason for you to jump on this because Blair is gonna go after Spencer whether you help her or not.
No, you know, she's putting her life at risk.
Look, Blair's not a cop. She doesn't have to have a warrant to get into that safety deposit box. And this is a 25-year cold case. The way I see it, this is probably the last piece of evidence. Blair can help you get it.
McBain.
Hey, John, it's Bo.
Hey, what's up, Bo?
I was just about to take off. I want to return that picture that Blair stole before Truman misses it.
Good luck.
Yeah, you know what? I heard that we struck out with that search warrant, but I don't want you to worry. We're going to nail Truman.
Yeah, we will.
Shh, it's all right. You know I love you too, don't you?
Want to join us, honey?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
I'll go check on Star's results, okay? Don't you worry.
Thanks.
All right.
That wasn't so bad, was it, baby girl?
Dad was right, it didn't even hurt.
Yeah. Could I have a word with you, Todd? Daddy and I'll be right outside, okay?
Can I see Star now?
Yeah, I guess that's okay, but don't do or say anything to upset her. She's a little mixed up right now, okay?
She has amnesia.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't remember anything. She doesn't remember Margaret, the quarry, anything.
Are you serious?
Why would he make something like that up?
I'm sorry, it's just amnesia's so random.
Yes. It is, and she still thinks that her father and I are back together, so don't go in there and say anything that would upset her, all right?
Got it.
Okay.
No worries, Miss Kramer. Or should I say Mrs. Manning?
You know, Blair, what Star and I walked in on was exactly what you and I said she shouldn't say. It's amazing to me that you're more concerned about being with your boyfriend than our daughter, who may have brain damage. I mean, you just make me sick.
Star, I'm so sorry. I never should have dared you to jump off that ledge. You wouldn't be here if it weren't for me.
What are you talking about? I don't even know you.
Is it Star's results?
Yeah, it's,
Well, what is it? What's wrong?
well, this is her CT scan, and according to this, there's absolutely nothing wrong with her.
Your parents weren't kidding. You really have amnesia.
Langston, no, I don't. I'm faking it.
Hi, it's me. We need to talk. Call me.
Who is that?
You'll find out soon enough.
Face it, Rex. You've done it. You've self-destructed and you've lost my daughter for good.
We'll see about that.
That's Adriana's cell phone.
Yep.
And what are you doing with it?
She left it last night when she took off. Oh. Incoming calls. Not a single one in the last 24 hours.
And what does that prove?
That you knew there never was a stalker. If you were really worried about Adriana, you would have called her the minute I told you that she ran out on me, but you didn't because you were never worried. Probably opened a bottle of champagne, drank a toast to yourself, all in a day's work, right?
Get out.
You and I both know there's no stalker. But Adriana doesn't. She thinks that I'm after her, and she might be staying out of Landview because of it. Now, she's got no phone, no cash, and as far as I know, hasn't gotten in contact with anybody. She could really be in trouble. We've got to find her, Dorian.
We? I don't need your help. I will take care of my daughter myself. Okay, Bruce, what is it?
There's been a change in plans.
Bruce!
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I'm just so glad we're all together as a family.
I care about her. Is that not okay with you?
No, it's not okay with me.
She's terrified of me now because of Dorian Lord.
Where are you, sweetheart? Why haven't you come